What's going on, everybody? This is John from IntelliTheme. I have received a number of requests in the forum and via support tickets for people who want to remove the RSS icon and also the search bar in the presets tower right here and tower left. This is pretty simple to do. Eventually, we will put in some options that you can so you can do it right from the menu here. For now, you got to do a little bit of editing of the code, but it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to walk you through it so that if that's something that you want to do, you can easily do that. So first, let me show you what I'm talking about. So if we look at ProSense right here, we can see in this little corner here is the RSS icon and also a search bar. Now, the RSS icon doesn't actually do anything. It's not linked to an RSS feed, as IntelliTheme is primarily designed for niche sites, and most people aren't going to be, too concerned about making their RSS feed easy to subscribe to. With a niche site, if you're using this for a different purpose, if your site is more of an authority site, what I would probably recommend you do is, either just remove this and put an RSS link to sign up here in the sidebar, or just leave this as a little indicator that you have an RSS feed, and again put a little sign up bit in the sidebar here. But we're going to show you how to remove these anyway. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into WordPress and you're going to go into Appearance and Editor. Okay. Now it's important that if we look at the themes that we have installed, we need to make sure that IntelliTheme is the current active theme. If you have a different theme active, this isn't going to work. So make sure IntelliTheme is active. Go into Appearance and Editor here. Okay, and once you're here, it will probably pull up the style sheet, style.css, which is exactly the one that we need to work with. If for some reason you don't have that one here showing up, then go over to the right menu here and make sure you select that particular one. You should know, because in the top here it will tell you the theme name, IntelliTheme, who created it, as its flippers, etc., along with the version number. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to back this particular bit of code up, because we don't want to make any mistakes and then have to figure out what went wrong later. I would recommend you probably do a backup of your entire site via FTP before you make any changes to any of the code or updating themes or WordPress or anything like that. Today we're going to do it quick and easy way here. We're just going to click inside of this box here, anywhere, doesn't really matter. We're going to hit Control A, because that will select everything in this entire document here. We're going to copy it, and I'm going to open up a new WordPad file. And I'm going to hit Control V, which is paste. And now I have all that stuff in another document, so if I make a mistake, I can go back and put this back in, and there won't be any problems or anything. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and just add a few lines of code here at the bottom. I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what this is, just so that you understand what you're doing. Basically, each one of these little pieces of code here are picking out a specific portion of your website and then manipulating them somehow. This is called CSS, and it just moves items around on your page and things like that. It doesn't edit any HTML or anything like that. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to select these two items, the RSS feed and the search bar here, and we're just going to say, okay, don't show those. We don't actually want to display those on our page. So we're going to add in some code to do that, and I will include this in the forum post, but I thought I would just show you how to do it to make sure there wasn't any confusion. I've got a little document here with the two pieces of code I need. Let's just do the first one. We're going to copy this, go to the bottom of this sheet, or just paste it in there, and you can see the format is pretty much the same as all of these other ones. Now this is very important. Everything has to be spelled correctly, and we need to make sure that these brackets are in here. There has to be a starting bracket and an ending bracket. So this is our tag that we're selecting, and this is our, well, it's not tag actually, it's a div, but then this is a starting bracket and an ending bracket, and then we're saying display none. So we're saying what kind of display do we want to do? No display. We want to remove this from the page. So that will get rid of our RSS icon. We update this page and go back to our theme here and refresh, and it's gone. Okay, so now we're going to remove the search bar as well. So we'll go in here and we'll pick this second one, copy that. Make sure you get the starting bracket and the closing bracket. Don't miss any pieces or parts here. Then we'll head down to the bottom. Again, we'll paste that in. Be very careful. You must paste this in after the last one. If you were to paste it, inside of this one or something, it's not going to work for you. So we'll go down here and paste it in at the very end. We have both our brackets are in here. Everything is exactly like we want it. We're going to update this one as well. And bam, that's gone as well. Okay, so that should show you how to remove those particular items from IntelliTheme. We'll be releasing a version where you can do that via the admin menu, but that is going to come at a later date. So for now, if you want to remove those, that would be how you do it. Cool.